Yeah, I'm not afraid of Jeremy the Quartering. I'm afraid of his chat. I'm afraid of his fucking 1.2 followers, million followers, and all that stuff. I'm afraid of losing my channel to them, but not afraid of Jeremy. We can go toe to toe. Sure. I mean physically. I mean, debate. I'd love to. It'd be fun to talk to Jeremy. And I still like that guy. I don't have a problem with him. Not at all.
A few moments later.
So Jeremy goes to Gen Con. This was like 2018, I think. Maybe 2018, 2019. And he's drunk, of course. After hours. He's hanging out in front of a bar. And fucking a guy dressed like Judy Garland comes up and goes, "Hey, are you Jeremy Hambley, the Quartering?" And Jeremy is just like kind of, drunk. And, somebody says that to you, go, "Yeah, hey," and extends his hand like to shake it. Like, "Hey, are you a fan? Are you somebody who watches the show?" And this dude just fucking like does a triple scissor kick. Like, all of a sudden, he starts beating the living shit out of Jeremy, who was already, fucked up beyond belief. I mean, just like pounding his head into the pavement, just beating what is it called? Krav Maga. There you go. Or is it Krav Maga? Okay, cool. I like that MAGA is in it. Starts beating the shit out of him. And, why? Why is this happening? 'Cause you're a Nazi, I'll fucking kill you, he's saying. He's sitting there, he's pounding Jeremy's head into the cement. He's fingering him in the ass and he's pounding his head into the cement at the same time. It's the worst thing in the world. I don't know about the finger part. I just added that because the guy is a transvestite or something. I don't know what it was.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. Jesus Christ, what a week, chat. What a fucking week. There's so much content. There's too much content. It's fucking insane. Oh, jeez. Our Kino cups, they overfloweth. Just too much Kino. I'm drowning. I'm drowning, chat. Help me. There's so much to talk about. I'm going to have to probably do 2 shows this week. It's fucking insane. You can't believe it. Occasionally, it's a bit of a dry spell and you can't talk about anything because there's nothing worth talking about. And then all of a sudden, shit just goes fucking insane. It's fucking insane. Metokur's back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, he's been back for a few months, but he's back. And he's had a dust up with everybody's favorite fucking lolcow, Ethan Ralph, the Gunt. He got guntinated. He got fucked up. He was in Portugal. He was dabbing on Andy Warski. He went to Portugal. Fuck you, Andy Warski. I'm off to Portugal. And he got the living shit kicked out of him. He got fucking destroyed. I've never seen anything like it. And then Metokur comes back and just starts dabbing on him. Whew, fuck. But we'll get into that tonight. We'll get into it. We've also got the less interesting Ethan. Ethan Van Sciver. He went on the Flashcast. He had some very nasty things to say about Jeremy the Quartering. He was saying very nasty things, chat. Very nasty. And our final topic, you might not have heard of, but hopefully, I mean, you should have. It's pretty big. The antiwork subreddit. A subreddit on Reddit, obviously, but they talk about being anti-work. They don't want to work, chat. They're just like me. Fuck work. This is work. Put a lot of work into this show. But this tranny Janny, and I'm being serious here. Like they are a troon, a lovely young lady by the name of Doreen. She went on Fox News to represent the subreddit board, and got blown the fuck out. Oh, geez. But we'll get into all those topics tonight and more. But let's have a quick look in the chat and see who's mousing around. Here's a guy who's probably definitely in the know. We got Tanuki Joshua Graham, the guy who archives the Mad at the Internet podcast that Noel does from Kiwi Farm. So he's probably already on top of all this and knows what's going on. But he says never. And I don't know what that's in reference to. That's as far as the chat goes. Mr. Yonafui's here, and he says, the important question is, how does this affect Comicsgate? The important question is, who fucking cares? We've got El Hombre here saying, hello, P-Plex. And then he says people. And then we've got the ever-lovable James Hay saying, hello, Smug Pug, the guest co-host, and all of you in chat. I hope you're having a good day. He fucked me up, chat. Normally he says, I hope you're having a great day and feeling well today. He changed it. I've memorized. Yep. Go back to your other chat, James. I've memorized it. We've got Bubba Fat here saying, Mr. Ethan Vag Sciver versus the quarter poundering, the biggest flopping vaginas of YouTube. One needs a safe space hug box and the other can't stand concern trolling. Yeah, well, I mean, it's we'll get into that. El Hombre asks, was this show down actually worth watching, or is it just clickbait BS? I don't know. This show is honestly never worth watching. Tanuki says, let's find out in 2 minutes. The Poz Show is always cozy. Thanks, Joshua Graham. Johnny Midnight says, Peens out for poll. We got Hargrave here. Tanuki Joshua Graham's saying, I'm late. Yes, late, gay, and mute. Wait, muted? Can you guys hear me? Fuck, I hope so. The little icon's moving. I had some audio issues before the show. Everything that could go wrong did. Johnny says the show must be pregnant. We got Perth Comics here, and he's saying, chill W dog. No. Then he says, all Ethans look the same. Yeah, they're all overweight and balding. Joshua Graham agrees, and Smug is dead. Oh, and there's me, just waiting on the co-host. And then we had audio issues. Scrolling down, Simple Jack's here. Bad Boy Bubba's here, and he says, happy birthday. It's not my birthday, Bad Boy Bubby. We got Linkovich Chomosky, Carla, Snuggy Jr., Keith Champ, and he says, Krav Maga is for women. Oy vey! Oy vey, Goyam. How dare you say that about the Krav Maga? We got Ron Sawyer, and he says, N-I-I-G. Oh, shit, they're doing it. And then long live Finatra. I haven't seen Finatra in a while. I keep meaning to reach out to him, but he's disappeared. We got myself and comics. Welcome from Saggy Melon's chat. We got It's a Nibbles. God, there's a fucking lot of you here. Mr. Self-Destruct, welcome. Keith Champ. Keep scrolling down. Hucky Beast 22, KSS. Isaac Levine is here, and he's letting us all know. And did he miss the intro? Yes, I guess so. All right, scrolling down. And Hargrave says, we can hear you, so I'm getting towards the bottom. Yucky Gums here. And KSS would like to say, for the record, Smeek Pig is not anti-trans. He's engaged to wed Blair White and travel the country in their lovely Yugo. They will have 3.5 kids. Not sure how. We're adopting. We're going to Africa. We're going to do what Angelina Jolie does. All right, guys, that's enough of greeting the chat. If I missed your message, I do apologize, but fuck, we're like 9 minutes in. This is insane. So without further ado, I guess we'll bring on tonight's co-hosts. They're back, baby. They're all back, except your favorite co-host, D-Shot. He's still missing. We can't find him. He ran away from home. But please welcome to the show everybody's favorite co-hosts. We've got DA Talks, Dabbster McDabberton, and Distant Warrior. I got to stop that clip.
Yeah, you do. What's going on?
Nothing much, guys. What's going on with you?
Well, I want to
to point out that we have a small dog being surrounded by 3Ds tonight. So that's what you're getting. The show
That's
is.
right. I'm just a little pug. I can't handle 3Ds.
Oh, you're gonna get 3Ds.
I'm just a little pug. Let me get rid of this.
Oh.
There we go.
Speaking of that, actually, breaking news from Nick Ricada's channel: his family is getting a dog, and guess what dog it is?
It's a pug. Is it?
It is. It's a pug. Yeah, it's a pug.
Nick,
I wouldn't bring it up otherwise. What the fuck am I getting? Oh, it's a golden retriever. Fuck you, smug. No.
Nick Ricada, clearly a fan of the show.
That's what that means. I heard it's actually you. I heard you're gonna move into Nick Ricada's house.
We weren't supposed to talk about that, Dean.
I doxed you.
Doxed me. I'm living at Nick Ricada's house. I'm going to visit his wife. Boom, boom, ch.
Ooh.
It was a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Are you calling him Jack Murphy? That's not right.
No. It's an Ethan Ralph. It's an Ethan Ralph reference.
Is it really?
Yeah,
we got some more people piling in. Welcome, Good Stuff, Comic Skater, and Slots.
Hey, good stuff.
And yeah, that's everybody. Guys, we're running a little bit late, so we might jump into our first topic. But first, let me go around the panel. How are you all doing? Dean, how you been? What have you been up to? Tell the chat how you've been.
I'm great, dude. I uploaded a video recently, 2 days ago. Within 24 hours, it had hit like 1K views, which is good for me. There's a bit of hate in the comment section, but it's a topic we're going to be talking about tonight. So I'll wait.
It is. And I actually have that video pulled up to shill it when we get to it. But we're not going to play it. We're not going to play it.
Yeah, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Dabbster, brother, how you been? What's been happening?
Pretty good. Just taking a break from YouTube, and my triumphant return is this evening.
Awesome. Great. Well, let's hope it's a good show. I think it will be. I've got like 1 billion fucking tabs open right now. If my PC crashes, you guys might have to hold this down. But Distant, how are you doing, mate? Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, this fucking sucks. Out here in California, it hasn't fucking rained in going on a month, which I'm a snowboarder, so I need to fucking snow. So this is awful. It's like spring out here.
Yeah, there's been no water.
It's literally spring. It might as well be April. This is fucking shit.
Oh, wait, we're 3 Californian Ds.
Yeah. Ooh. That's super gay.
Yeah, fuck let's just jerk each other.
We got a very special guest in chat. Please welcome the Bunderdome, Tim Lim, and he says, "Thank you, Dean, for the congrats on Carmen America. Good night, everyone."
Oh, yeah, no problem, Tim. And once again, congrats, dude. It's doing so good. Like, I'm really happy for him. It's
tell you what,
really awesome.
Iconic Comics is like fucking killing it. They are really fucking killing it.
Yeah, they are.
Speaking of getting killed, though, I guess we better talk about our first topic for this evening. Let me just switch around to this banner. Ethan Ralph versus Mr. Metokur. Whew, and this is a big one, guys. We're going to have to tell a little bit of a story. We're going to have to tell a little bit of a story. Let me just share my screen, because this is...
Oh, is this a pug detective? Did you do a pug? No, you didn't. God damn it. Should have narrated a whole pug detective looking in on the...
How's that looking? Can we... They have to enhance a little. Let me just enhance. This is going to screw up all the tabs. I thought I had it good. All right, there we go.
That's better.
Yeah,
that's better. Okay. So this comes via
you guys need fucking glasses?
No, but the thing is my second monitor shit itself, but now I'm using a television as my second monitor, which is... fucking awful. It is
also,
awful.
Some people watch on their phones, so like it's nice to have it nice and big for them like that, or else it's unreadable.
Okay. Well, we definitely need this enhanced. This comes via the Kiwi Farms. It's a little old now. Last week from Tom Myers, and he says, "Christ is Kang." He's a true and honest fan. And this was featured. Ethan Ralph was hospitalized after allegedly being mugged by Moors in Lisbon, Portugal. He has fractured his orbital lobe and will be undergoing surgery overseas. And here we have the man himself, Ethan Ralph.
Why does he look older when he gets the shit kicked out of him? Like, he looks like an old man now.
Every time it just takes 5 years off his life. It's just, he can't afford to fight like this much longer. He's going to be 100 in, like, tomorrow.
Yeah.
They have belted the fuck out of him, bro. Like, look at that shit. His face was already puffy, and look at it now. Fucking poor Ralph. Oh, shit. Jumping over to... let me scroll down. These tabs are going to fuck me up all night. So Ethan says, as for what happened, it's a bit blurry, but some guy tried to rob me. I chased him down and then fought with him and his friends by myself. I should actually probably do an Ethan Ralph voice for this. I also kept fighting well past the point that would be considered normal. Don't do this, lol. Anyway, might be delayed coming home by 1 or 2 days. And here we have Gator, Chief Janny Gator, although he's not the Chief Janny anymore. We're going to get to that. But he asks Ralph, did you get your shit back? And Ethan Ralph says, some of it, basically 150 euros, my bag, which is a man purse, and my cards is what they got. I kept fighting, but it wasn't a good idea. Lol. Kept my phones, watch, and some other shit. Still have my passport. And, guys, this you have to bear with me a little bit because these tabs are a fucking nightmare. But here we have
wait. Does anybody believe what he said that he chased that guy down?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, not even a little bit.
Not even. Yeah, not even. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Well, let's create a poll. Do you believe Ethan Ralph? Did he fight for Porto Bros, let's say? Porto Bros, there we go. Yes or no? And let's add a third option saying, no, it was an underage hooker. Okay, let's ask the community.
Well, okay, so your community, you vote the way you will. I said on the DNV chat the other night that I think he got raped.
Yeah.
He's just saying he got beat up because that just makes it sound better. It's like, oh, I got beat up by 4 guys. He doesn't want to say he got gangbanged by 4 guys.
A train got ran on him. And those aren't actually beat marks. Those are just marks from them slapping their cocks all over him. It's sad.
Joshua Graham points out he saw the Chris Chan footage. He'd have been out of breath before the fight even began if he didn't chase the guy. And Jabba's here dabbing that he stole my $3. Fuck you, Jabba, you piece of shit. You'll just never let it go. And Joshua says, I believe he got jumped just by not 4 guys. Probably just 1. Well, we have a poll, guys, so make sure to vote.
That's a question. That's a question right there. Is it worse to get raped by 1 man or 4 men? Think about it.
Well, 4.
Well,
4,
I mean, but you think, but you have no choice at that point. Like, you have, I know it's exactly
more chances for you to like one of them. Like, what is that distance?
Okay, but let's think about what we do know. We do know that Ethan Ralph is 4'1", which would make his legs, on average, 2 feet tall. Right?
Okay, where are you going with this?
So if his legs are only 2 feet tall, if he was trying to chase somebody, I mean, he wouldn't get far. Just saying.
Huh. I don't think we needed to like do the math to like figure out if he could chase them. We would just look at him.
I'd imagine
science, dude. It's for fucking science.
Imagine like a physics YouTube channel where they have a 3D model of Ethan Ralph waddling along, and it's just like this blocky bullshit.
What were you saying, Smug?
What was it in that clip where he fought Digibro's friend? What was it? Call me 5'1" again. Is that what they all say?
Do I look 5'1" to you, bitch?
And then I believe at the end of the video, we found out he was actually 4'9".
Yeah.
So, this is just Ralph. We already read this part. Did you get your shit back? Like, it was a struggle getting.
Here's a good question: who would win in a fight, Ethan Ralph or Liam Gray? Fight card, go.
Liam.
I think Liam. I think Liam's got the anger. I think Liam could pull it off.
Oh yeah, all right.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Dumb question.
There was a good reaction from Twitter. Here we have Andy Warski, who only last week, a week or 2 ago, I guess, fell out with Ethan Ralph, and he says Ethan Ralph was not welcomed kindly by the Portuguese. Just Andy Warski dabbing on the corpse of Ethan Ralph. And this is a great one here. We have a suspect chat. We have a suspect. We have Tony Do Rock, literal mentee Ryan Gosling, no Drive. So he's a fan of the Drive movie, and he says to Ethan Ralph, "Get out of my country, retard." And Ethan Ralph said, "Come and make me, bitch."
Oh, yeah.
He made him his bitch.
We have a leading suspect. Oh shit. Let's see what the chat's saying. Matthew Fowler agrees. Yeah, Liam could definitely beat Ethan Ralph. The Reddit Silver member says he 100% ran his mouth at that bar he was fucking posting pictures from. You get what you fucking deserve. Of course, LaJoker PNG. Jabba agrees Liam has that ginger age. So yeah, I think everyone seems to be saying definitely Liam Gray would win in a fight.
It's harder to take a life if you have a soul. So, gingers are just natural-born killers.
They certainly are. And now, this is the part where things get really bad for poor Ethan Ralph, because, oof, here we have Medica weighing in. Daddy Jim, Big Daddy Jim. And this has kind of led to a bit of a kerfuffle, a bit of drama, another falling out. Medica says here, when keeping it real goes wrong, and post this epic meme, I guess, of Ethan Ralph with "Get out of my country, retard," and then Pantsu. That is, of course, Ethan Ralph's lolly-loving wife, or fiance, talking about the fracture, and this has sparked a bit of a feud between the two. And Mr. Medica didn't just tweet about this; he did a video. So let's just get a taste of what he had to say.
What else do we have here? Oh, it looks like Dick Masterson sent me a clip from his show to play. I don't know why he'd do that. Apparently, he said, "Please, Jim, play this on your stream. I think people will enjoy it." I mean, okay. I'm a big Dick Masterson fan. If he's asking me to do that for him, I can help you out. I can do a solid for you, brother.
Ralph, are you there?
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
You sound fantastic.
What's up, Ralph? How you doing?
You're making me sick
I'm doing
with
great.
jealousy.
I'm doing great, man. You're chopping up a little bit, so I was trying to see if I could hear you, but it sounds okay now.
Cool.
Am I still good?
Yeah, you're good.
You sound great.
Okay.
How's the trip been so far? Please say horrible.
Actually, it's been awesome.
Uh-oh. It looks like there's been a little bit of trouble in paradise. What happened? Oh no. Somebody's got a bit of an owie. I'm not sure what's going on here. Chat, I guess we're going to have to go over the story of what that clip's about. Dick, I don't know. Whew, it's a little harsh, but okay, Mr. Masterson.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's
great.
It's caused a little bit of a feud, and the worst part about the Daddy Jim and Ethan Ralph feud is, it looks like Mr. Medica got Gator in the divorce. poor Ethan Ralph. He's fucking lost everybody. Gator, his most loyal capo, the Janny of Jannies. It's happened, chat. Gator's thrown down his mop bucket. His mopping bucket. He's kicked the bucket over. The slop's all on Ethan Ralph's floor. He's walked off the job. He's had a fucking enough.
I never thought we'd see the day where even Gator has left Ethan Ralph. It really is over for the guy. I kind of feel bad for him.
This is like a sign of the fucking end times. Gator leaving Ralph.
Yeah, it's like one of the seals of the apocalypse.
And what's interesting is Gator's here, and because as you know, Ethan Ralph's man purse was stolen, and a day or two after it happened, it was listed on I guess the Portuguese version of Craigslist. And there's a lot of speculation whether this is actually the bag, but we have here from load. Oh no, see now because I increased those. Okay, from via the Kiwi Farms Autistic Right. I just need to change this freaking.
Okay, well, Smug, stop boomering and let me give you a bit of advice. If you see a tourist and they have one of those high-end cameras, it looks like a real camera with a real lens, and that shit keeps its value on Craigslist.
Well, this is saying. I wonder if you could get it signed by Ethan Ralph. But Autistic Right in this post basically goes through, like, as the Kiwi Farms do, their they're pretty good at doing their detective work. And he has his doubts at first whether this is actually the bag, but then, not satisfied, he goes and gives the case another look. And,
is this forensic shit?
Yeah, and he actually, look at this, going right into it. He actually think it is Ethan Ralph's man purse.
Look at the angle of the dangle on the strap.
Yeah,
look at the accuracy of the green lines.
I mean, look at those green lines. They're magnificent. Yeah, zoom and enhance.
Totally science.
It's fucking insane. God bless the Kiwi farms. That's all I'm going to say. God fucking bless the Kiwis.
This is fucking dumb.
I like autistic,
somebody has
right?
to do it. Somebody has to do it.
He's a good guy, and he does his like research. I like him.
Well, look, if these guys weren't there doing this research, they'd be shooting up schools. So let's be thankful for the Kiwi farms. We're preventing deaths here, people.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, thanks, Noel, for keeping the kids safe.
Yeah.
And as you can imagine, now this is it spawned a new thread on the Gunt board, Mr. Ethan Ralph versus Mr. Metokur. And Ethan Ralph not very happy. Taking shots at Jade Fox. Imagine having Asian.
What is that shit? What is the Shutterstock fat Asian chick? What is that?
Well, he's implying that's Mr. Metokur's girlfriend, Jade Fox. She, the Asian girl that I believe he was fingering on a Gamergate live stream, which got him thrown out way back in the day. While King of Pole was on there ranting about the Jews. That was peak Gamergate, folks. Metokur fingering Jade Fox while King of Pole sat in the cuck corner and ranted about the Jews.
It was all her pleasure, you know. She just needed to hear that shit about the Jews in order to get off. It's teamwork, guys. Come on.
Hey, yeah, or maybe Pole was doing Metokur a favor.
You guys clearly did not go to the Jack Murphy school of getting it on.
No, I didn't.
Proudly did not do that.
Proudly did not. So yeah, here we have Gator, jumping ship. Gator's out. We've got Metokur dabbing on Ralph. Like it's over, guys. It's over, Ralph males, Ralph bros. It's done.
Wait, does anyone actually say Ralph males, or is that like an off the cuff joke on your part?
No, Ralph Males is an old.
Yeah,
I think it was an old nickname Ralph got from the Kill stream. They used to call him Ralph Male.
Is it a nickname if you give it to yourself? Is it a nickname if you give it to yourself? Just.
Well, yeah, I think he used to call himself the Ralph Male. I'm a bit rusty. I don't know where that term exactly came from.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's basically it. I know. I think Metokur went on Flamenco's stream to talk about it, but guys, I did not have a chance to watch it or clip it or do anything with it. So maybe, like I said, we're gonna have to do 2 streams this week, and we can catch up. But Gator here, very happy. No longer a janny. He says, "I keep hearing about dead weight, but my shoulders feel pretty good right now. How you doing, chud buds?" So let's all be happy for Gator. He's free. He's free, guys.
We need to find a way to gay op him back to Ethan Ralph. This isn't right.
Oh no, we don't.
Gator's not the guy that lived with the fat guy, right? Who then kicked him out, and they had a big police thing. That's not Gator. Is that?
What are you talking about?
No, I think that was Digibro's friend. The name escapes me. Let's take a quick look at what the chat's saying. I'm posting the StreamYard link because we're going to take on some callers, obviously, like we always do, and see what you guys think. But quickly, let's check our poll here. We had a poll. We asked 12 minutes ago. There's 50 votes. Do you believe Ethan Ralph? Did he fight for Porter Bros? 4% said yes. 38% say no. And 58% say no, it was in fact an underage hooker. So let's end that poll now. And let's take a quick look in the chat. And very busy tonight, guys. So Huckerbeast here says Sunrise Productions clipped the Flamenco Pills stream. Okay, that's very good. Joshua Graham says Gator's a bitch, but good for him. Took him long enough. We have Austin Knight. He says Gator said Ralph paid him $150 a month. Yeah, that was something I was told when the kill stream apparently started. Ethan Ralph promised Zidane and Gator like a 33% split, and they made $100,000, I think, in a year. So they should have received $33,000, and they ended up with like I think $500 or something like that. So yeah, Jabba says he hates all the Jannies. Laboo's here. He's thinking of PPP. Yeah, you think Distant. You're thinking of PPP and Surfer. All right,
shit, yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah, PPP also has a gun. That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
All right, we got some callers here. Let's bring on our first caller tonight, begrudgingly. Welcome to the show, George.
Oh
How you
God, doing? George, please.
I just have to tell you that J.R.R. Tolkien, when he created Lord of the Rings, he used the Portuguese as his template for the Hobbits. So this guy, Ethan Ralph guy, when he said he got attacked, he most likely got attacked by a couple of midgets. They took him down at the ankle, and then they proceeded to beat the shit out of him.
But he's a midget himself, so it's like it's equal playing field.
George,
exactly.
That attempt at a joke is beneath you. Fuck off. No, wait, that's terrible. Like,
no. But you don't know why. You don't know why.
Okay, tell us.
Ethan Ruff was attacked.
Why?
George?
Because I have from good authority, Ethan Ralph really loved the creator of Star Trek, and the creator of Star Trek was renowned for emptying his bowels in obscure places. So basically, Ethan Ralph boldly went where no one went before.
Boo!
Fuck, George, your jokes are getting worse and worse. Do you have anything serious you'd like to say about this story?
Not a joke.
Chat's revolting. Look at this. Oh no, not George. Damn it, George. What got from James Hayes?
I guess it got me to laugh.
Well, I do have an announcement. Dominatrix author, OnlyFans creator, seeks a fellow writer to be a sub. So she's basically looking for a subscriber.
All right, get the fuck out of here, George. All right, we have a Russian.
Yeah, that one was good.
We have a Russian bot in the chat. Nobody.
The first one is trash.
Look at this. Ben Noach is throwing tomatoes. Hargrave liked it. Linkovich George sucks. All right, we've got another caller here. Please welcome hashtag Let's Pods in the server. How you doing this evening, Pods?
Hi. So anyways, come on, Smuggle. Let me in the damn server.
You're going to scare Spirit Jr. away,
Listen,
Pods.
I don't have to scare him, all right? I have so many things to fool him with, and you know it.
All right,
and also, I am Spirit's
agree.
biggest fan.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
Spirit's
true. He is.
I'm Spirit Jr.'s biggest fan, Pods.
No,
No,
you're
you're
his
not.
friend.
No,
You're
you're
his
not.
friend.
Shut up.
All right.
Now let me.
Well,
Listen, I can make a null, all right? He won't even know it's a null.
Until you say one thing.
He watches this show, Pods. He's probably in the chat right now watching you say this.
Listen, he's too stupid to realize that it's a null, all right? And you know it.
Okay. Well, Pods, do you have anything you'd like to say about Ethan Ralph getting beat up in Portugal and Mr. Medica dabbing on him?
Let's just hope Tyrone didn't do anything to him. That's what I had to say.
Tyrone, you think it was a black man? You think it was a black gentleman that beat the shit out of Ethan Ralph?
I mean, yes.
Mm.
Like Von Dragon said, he better not put that hot sauce on that booty hole.
What does
wise
that mean?
words of Von Dragon.
What does that mean? Please
You
explain
don't,
that.
no. You don't want the fire. You don't want the fire.
What did you?
That's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, Dean is a victim of Von Dragon.
All right.
It doesn't matter. Nobody gets the joke.
Who is Vaughn Dragon? I feel like that's a name I've heard before. He's a lol cow from Kiwi
He is a
Farms,
lol
right?
cow. He was a gothic sushi simp, and he currently, I guess, Pods tells me whenever it happens, but I guess he like goes on long tirades about me.
Yeah, he goes on long tirades about DA Talks, Saggy Melons, me, a couple of people, and then he since forgot the sushi. He tried to summon a succubus,
Yeah, that's true. He did.
and then he thought that I was the Holmes.
Okay, like to put it into perspective, he's like perfection with 10 times the autism.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can compare him to Chris Chan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like
Maybe
the next. He's like the next Chris Chan.
We should focus
Okay.
on him heavily.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe we'll do a deep dive into Vaughn Dragon, and
Oh, we should.
Pods can be a co-host on that show and give us the deep lore.
Oh hell yeah!
But anyway, Pods, the show's got to go on. Any
No,
final
let me in
words
the
for
server.
group?
Let me in the server. Damn it!
Let you in this. Maybe.
Do it. Do it.
I vote yes.
Just
I vote
fucking
yes.
do it. Yeah, I vote yes. Fucking
All right.
just mayhem.
Let's
All right.
do a quick. Let's do a quick thing.
Havoc.
Let Pods back into the Discord server. Yes, no, and third option. who
Everybody
the
vote yes.
fuck
We need as much fucking
is
bullshit in this Discord server as we can get. So vote yes.
I just don't want Spirit Junior. Pods is like Spirit Junior's mortal
Kryptonite.
enemy. Yeah, Kryptonite. Spirit Junior does not like Pods. Anyway, guys, that's all our callers. No one else jumped in. Reminder: the StreamYard link is pinned if you want to call in. But I guess it's time to move on to our second topic for this evening. The Frosk
damn it,
debate.
Smug, you're rigging the polls. You're rigging the polls with these third options.
Okay, well, Chad always goes for the third option. Normally, the third option is kill yourself, Smug, and that's a resounding winner.
Yeah.
But this is our second topic for this evening. Jeremy from the Quartering was going to interview that Frosk woman, the G4 TV sexist gamers chick. I honestly haven't watched any fucking videos on that broad because I just don't give a fuck. Maybe one of you guys can tell us about it. Did anyone follow that shit?
Sorry, go on.
So I watched her little rant today, or listened to it, because I was invited on the show.
Wait,
and
was
I
the
gotta
rant
say,
today, or you listened to it today?
No, I listened to it today.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no. It's an old rant. It's like 2 weeks old or something.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so
she
the same
says,
rant.
so she starts it off. She goes, instead, jeez, you didn't do the poop emoji. God damn it, Smug. You needed to
I
do
didn't
the
have time.
poop. Bullshit,
time.
you had. That is I know Photoshop. That's a bullshit excuse. Anyway, the point is, I listened to it to see, kind of like what's up today. So this is Frosk back. Frosk went on this little rant where you interrupted my flow, you motherfucker. Basically went on a rant calling gamers sexist, and people don't watch G4 because she's sexy or something, and these other women, Olivia Munn and whoever else, aren't there for the men. It's like, well, yeah, but the entire atmosphere of those shows, I assume, because I don't watch G4, I assume the atmosphere of those shows was like, it's fun, let's do video games. So anyway, look at this fucking shit, though. Look, this is her back tattoo. I want to explain this back tattoo. I brought this up when we were talking about this Poz Show. And look at the symbolism here. So we have a ship, a tall ship, a cutter ship. Maybe one of those slave ships, right? You have an eagle gripping a rope that goes around the ship, like maybe the world, like America owns the world. You got the eagle is cawing at, this Japanese kanji script right there, which is just such a fucking white girl thing to do. So look, apparently she loves the slave trade. She loves American dominance. Then look, what's behind the Japanese script? Oh, it's clouds with lightning. Oh, like the Nazi light. I think she's a Nazi. I think she's a Nazi fucking. That's my fucking.
No, he has a good point.
Until you pointed it out, yeah, there was a slave ship. There's the eagle holding it with like a rope, or a chain.
Yeah. Bring together the entire puzzle. Like, you can't look at any one piece.
See, I thought what was happening was the slave ship, yeah, but then the anchor is actually an arrow towards her butt, and she just wants a bunch of niggas up her butt. That's what I thought.
Dean, sir! Oh, no!
I I thought hard to come up with this theory all day today, and then Dean just blows it up with one anchor to the butt joke. God damn it.
That's what I thought. That's where you were headed with it, and that's kind of what I see. But I do see the Nazi thing as well.
Well, you know, the slaves used to jump off the ships to escape slavery. They'd rather drown in the Pacific Ocean. Maybe they're just going towards her butt. There we go. That's the best I got. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, Dean.
My bad, bro. I didn't mean to take your take your shot.
I know. Okay.
Well,
anyway, this is awful.
Yeah, it is awful. The funny thing is so she complained about being sexualized, and I think it was Anna that put out this photo, Anna, that Star Wars girl, and it clearly shows her like sexual. Like I had to censor it, chat. Look at the little black things on her backside. I had to censor it. So she clearly doesn't mind showing herself off when it suits her. We also have another picture of her. Here's the lovely young lady in a
Imagine the
snaggle
smell.
tooth.
Just imagine the smell coming out of that.
I don't want to.
This is what Boba Fett saw the moment before he went into the Sarlacc pit.
I don't want to. I don't want to imagine it. Anyway, so this, I guess the TLDR is she went on G4 TV, denounced gamers for being sexist in the chat. Then, there was a whole bunch of outrage videos. You had, Geeks and Gamers and Nerdrotic, all the usual outrage guys. The Quartering too, doing videos on this lovely, lovely young woman. But then the Quartering reached out to her and I think managed to score an interview, which didn't go over very well on the Flashcast.
Okay. For one,
so Flashcast had their panties all in a bunch over that.
The Quartering said he scored an interview. Let's be clear, okay? Apart from that, then everything else follows. He said he did. I don't think did Frosk ever go on some social media and be like, Jeremy the Quartering bitched out. Suck a dick, incels. Did she ever do that?
No, but he did score the interview. If you're like an interview truther,
I'm an interview truther. I don't think he ever scored the interview. I think he's just grifting, fucking up and down the street. That's what I think.
What?
Oh, that's interesting.
No, it's not.
Why would you believe him, Dean? Why do you believe the Quartering?
Okay, whatever. All right.
So wait, Dean, you're telling me that you trust the Quartering right now?
Okay, well, she's also supposed to go on with Vito, right? Vito and the Quartering both scored interviews. I mean, the Quartering has backed out now. After basically letting SJW canceling, talk him out, pressure him into canceling. But Vito is still supposed to have her on. Do we believe Vito is also lying?
I don't know, but I hate Vito. I think he's a
me too.
idiot.
Me too, but is Vito lying too?
If he has her on, then he's not lying. If she never ends up showing up and it all blows over, then he's not. He could be lying. Like, come on. If he has her on, he's not lying. That's the end of the story. Fucking get her on your fucking channel, you fucking lying piece of shit. Like I said.
You know what? Terry Dactyl asks an important question. We're going to do another quick poll. So our old poll was let pods back into the server. We had 48 votes. 29 say yes, 17 say no, and 54 say who the fuck is pods. So no one cares. Pods.
Jabba, highlight Jabba's fucking quote down there.
Where's Jabba? He says, "She looks like the duck taking it in the butt in my book, Broke Quack Mountain."
That's a George Peter Gatzis joke from Jabba the Great.
Let's ask the important question here. Would you hit it? Yes, no. Let's add a third option.
Kill
what the fuck
yourself.
is wrong with you, smug? There we go. Would you hit it? And you know what? I'm gonna vote yes. I'm gonna say
Absolutely
yes.
not. Absolutely not.
She doesn't want you to hit it. She doesn't want you as her
fat.
dick down.
I vote
She
yes.
doesn't want Trump supporters
Look,
as her dick
she's not
down.
obese. So, yeah, is she a weird-looking bird? Yeah, absolutely. Would I get drunk and hit it? 100%. I would definitely get drunk and hit it.
My man. Oh,
She doesn't want you as her dick. She doesn't like
Yeah,
Trump
that's not the
supporters.
point, Dean. It's not about her.
She
It's
doesn't
about
like
us.
Trump supporters.
It's about us.
getting a lot of bras. Josh Graham says, I would not have sex with her. Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm feeling judged. Matthew Fowler says, yes, after 7 or 8 whiskeys. There we go. There we go. So
I'm thinking
let's just
2
take
beers. Fuck. No, okay, here we go. Here. I thought about
2
this earlier.
beers,
All right.
damn.
Here we go. Here we go. So Frosk frothing at the mouth on G4. Would you hit it? Nah, not great. But what if you come home from a hard day at the factory, and she's been your best friend since high school? You got married young, like 18, right?
Jesus.
And then she has the cookies baking in the oven. There's a sandwich already made. You get home from a hard days of work. She's bringing up the kids. You're working together as a pair. You'd be like, yeah, all right, Frosk.
No, guys. Just no. Just no. Look at that face, bro.
Well, Nika Tromus would like to let
She
us all
wouldn't
know
look like that. No, if she were in a cute 1950s dress, she had longer hair, take out the nose ring, teeth would be the same, but you can't fault it. It's the 1950s. You'd be like, oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, well, Nika Tromus would just like to let us all know that he would pee on her. Alex T says, I regret clicking this. And Pterodactyl says, man up incels. And we got altercation in the chat. She's never baking cookies. We're getting a little distracted. I mean, this beautiful face is distracting us, but we need to get to the Flashcast. So let's see what happened on the Flashcast. I've got some clips. Don't worry, guys. It's not the 30-minute one I uploaded earlier. So let's just have a quick look at some of the things Ethan Van Sciver said, because during the whole Flashcast, there was some of his comments that really raised one of my fucking eyebrows.
Sheila Alien says teeth are an easy fix. Jesus fucking Christ.
Savage in the chat.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. Well, let's just see what Ethan had to say on the Flashcast stream, because I'll be honest here. Like, that Flashcast stream was a shit show. I think Jeremy the Quartering came out looking pretty bad. I think Ethan, actually, unpopular opinion, I think Ethan came out looking even worse.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Let me show you why.
And Yellow Flash.
Come on, the Jeremy's mad that words like platforming are being used. She wants to insult your audience. And I'm not so sure you're going to be able to defend them. I'm not sure that you're willing to.
But do you think she would not be able to do that if he didn't have her on his
platforming?
channel?
That's the word. That's the problem here. Let's not use the word platforming. That's the issue.
I mean, because
SJWs tend to take words and go, well, what does that word mean? We can't use that word.
I think his problem is that we're getting into the sort of this is irresponsible platforming sort of stuff, which I can definitely understand.
It's not about irresponsible. She's going to annihilate the Quartering, and we're all going to learn the same lesson again. It's going to be all over Twitter. That it's going to trend all over Twitter once again. Quartering's fans were called a hate group, and this person got this insult in on the Quartering. What we're trying to do, because there's a whole army of SJWs out there. You know this. They're activists. They're trying to demean and demoralize normal people. And what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do is create a new place where, people can create, people can put out their comic books, and not have to deal with this. You don't have to apologize. You can ignore these people. In the real world, you cannot ignore these people. But we built this place where you can ignore them. So why don't we do that? Why are we still talking to them? Why are we having a conversation with actual activists? And, I hated, I know Geeks and Gamers now hate me for this very same reason. I hated to see that. I hated to see them sort of platform Zack Snyder and have him just call them a hate group right to their faces. And
but that was not the situation. That was not
that was a charity thing too. So
this is not at
making
all
a
the
scene
same
during
thing.
a charity thing is not you don't win that,
And this woman is going to become bigger than ever. And the reason why is
No,
because
she's
we
not.
can't.
Well, she
Based
already
on
had
what
a,
evidence?
she already has a thing though. She's being propped
How
up
is
by
she
like a
gonna get
multi-billion-dollar media
by talking to
venture.
Jeremy?
Quartering
Yeah, she
still
already has
trying to get
125,000
out here.
All right,
subscribers on
Lofty,
Twitter.
Lofty,
super chats.
Yeah, we've
we get
already
all of
made
these
like
things.
27 million videos about
That's
Frosk. How
correct.
could she
And
get
now
any bigger?
you're
like, what are
building
you
her up.
talking about?
You're building
Can you
her up.
explain like what you mean by what we're gonna?
I'm explaining very clearly. You're not listening to me.
Okay.
You're building her up. All these people, when you make her into something, you're making her into a new Brianna Wu. You're making her into a new.
How is she not that
Anita
already?
Sarkeesian.
How is
You're
she not
making
that
her
already?
into a new Zoe Quinn.
How is she not that already? Like what? You're not saying anything. You're just like repeating talking points.
I don't want them to be insulted. I'm not going to give them an opportunity. I'm not going to allow people to come on the stream to insult gamers, people who widespread insult gamers by calling them sexist. I'm just not going to do it. And you could say, what would it hurt? I don't know. Maybe it would hurt their feelings. Okay. And that's good enough for me. I don't want it. I don't want my audience insulted. It's as simple as that. That's what I got into Comicsgate for. In the meantime, all of the people who we profess to be protecting and trying to build a safe, place.
Everyone likes me and thinks I'm great in my safe space.
My safe space.
People don't judge me and haters don't hate in my safe space.
Your safe space.
No, you're going.
So,
yeah,
let's go to Dean, because Dean, you and I, well, I guess a little bit of context. So over the weekend I was busy. I missed the Flashcast live, and I got all these messages from a lot of people. Like, a lot of people would DM me on Twitter and DMing me in Discord, and some people like you might not expect, and they were just like, "Have you seen the latest Flashcast stream and what EVS was saying?" And I was like, "Well, no, I'm busy." And he's like, "You've got to watch it. Like, you have to watch it. It's something."
It was
else."
insane, dude. It was insane, right? Like, so I was watching it live because I was talking to our friend Stans, and he was like, "Yo, Flash is having a meltdown," which that wasn't covered here, but Flash really did have a meltdown, guys. And I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta watch this." And instantly, I just start recording because of the fucking nonsense that's coming from EVS. Like, he's advocating for safe spaces, and then also you have Flash that is crying, literally crying, because she doesn't want Yellow Flash as her fan. She doesn't want me as her fan. It was insane. I was so glad I recorded it though, because it was taken down like immediately.
Yes, I can understand why it would have been taken down. And like don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like Yellow Flash. I kind of like Ethan. I've always kind of been a little bit. Well, Ethan's always given me a raised eyebrow ever since like what he did to Nurkish and Mike S. Miller. I've always had an eyebrow raised at Ethan. And after what he was talking about on this stream, I've got two eyebrows raised now. They're raising in unison, as like, what the fuck am I listening to here?
Yeah, well, it is insane. But like, one of the things that, like, I understand if you don't want to have tough conversations with the other side, but they keep thinking that, like, well, you're never going to win her over. That's something I get in my comment section after I did this video. That's the thumbnail for. Is people are like, you're never going to win her over, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you have these debates and these tough conversations, not to win over her, but to win over the people in the middle, which is where most of America lies, by the way. They lie in the middle. You can win them over. But when you're advocating for a safe space, you literally, you cut off all reach to those people.
Mine here says it wasn't taken down. He moved it to channel members access. Is Vicky doing the reporting around here again? No, it was taken down, Earthmind, because
he moved it to channel member access and then privated it. So you're wrong.
It's deleted. It's deleted because I went to Flash's channel to become a member so I could download it, and it was deleted. The video has been removed.
Yeah.
And I found it on Odyssey. So special thanks to Cornbread Man. I know he watches this show. He uploaded the entire thing to Odyssey. So thank you, Cornbread Man.
You know, what's really funny to me on this topic, though, is like I have people defending what Ethan said in my comment section. They're saying, well, he's right. You shouldn't talk. And it's like, okay, you go back to your safe space. That's fine. Fucking pussy. But like, nobody on Crowder's side ever told Crowder when he was doing the Change My Mind segments week after week, what are you doing platforming these mean people? Because a lot of them were fucking rude and they insulted his audience. But nobody on his side ever said, you can't platform these mean thoughts. What are you doing? Nobody ever told Ben Shapiro that he couldn't fucking debate these SJWs because of what they said, their problematic speech. It's some fucking gay shit, dude.
It honestly is. Like, I'm just going to say on this, I guess give my quick 2 cents. Like, Ethan kept bringing up that, oh, this is going to be an L for the quartering. Like, this is going to be really bad. They're going to insult his audience. I think quartering chickening out of the interview, because we're going to get to that part, I think that is the L. And I think the fact that deplatforming and safe spaces and, you know, protecting your audience's feelings, I think that is the L. If that's what you stand for, you're a fucking pussy.
Yo, I had somebody saying, well, the fact that the quartering backed out of the interview kind of goes against you and what you just said, DA. And I'm like, no, what it was he literally caved to SJW fucking pressure. It's not the own you think it is. It's the exact opposite. Jesus.
Yeah. I honestly, if I had to rank the performance of everyone, I would say Ethan looked the worst, then the quartering. Because the quartering, this is the thing, the quartering looked pretty bad at the same time. Like, he was insulting the chat. He was bitching on Twitter. He didn't show up. They kept saying for him to come on. He came on. He was drunk and he got owned. And I've got that clip too. We can look at the quartering. So this isn't a case of, I don't know, it's either Ethan or the quartering. I think they both look stupid. I think they both look stupid for different reasons.
Yeah, but I mean, if I had to like, I mean, I agree with the quartering. Well, before he backed out, I agree with his stance though. You know, why shouldn't he platform? Why shouldn't he have this debate? But he did look bad, without a doubt.
Well, from what I remember seeing is that the quartering said when he was talking about this that, and I watched Smug, whatever you uploaded to the Poz Show, it was like 30 minutes. I watched that or listened to it today, and
yeah,
quartering starts off and he says, "I want to have her on this channel, have a discussion, and I think we're going to agree about a lot." And that tipped me off. I was like, wait a sec. So this guy's doing a pre-recorded. So then I didn't know it was a pre-recorded interview. So he's doing a pre-recorded interview where he already thinks they're going to agree about a lot. So he's going to try and be this mediator, this conciliatory kind of person. And Yellow Flash is saying, go and fucking hit her in the face.
Yellow Flash was advocating for shouting at her immediately.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is retarded.
And also, and it was retarded that he was like, oh, she doesn't want me as a fan. That was sad. That was cringe-worthy to fucking listen. I mean, I don't watch Yellow Flash, but that was cringe to fucking listen to. She doesn't want me as a fan.
I'm ashamed to say that I was watching Yellow Flash. Like, it's just, he's so such a spurg, man.
Yeah. But I'm just like, I'm really disappointed in this whole, like, no, we need these safe spaces. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Some people, feel, it was a poor showing by Yellow Flash as well. I think some people pointed out he was drunk, so...
Oh, he was wasted, dude. He's wasted. But that's what, like, I'm not gonna give him a pass. He does this shit all the time, dude. He, like, gets wasted and just fucking cries on stream. Seriously, watch it. You guys should watch the Flashcast more. This isn't, like, a new occurrence on Yellow Flash, dude. Like, he just gets wasted and cries like a fucking bitch.
I just like
one
to
more
say,
reason not to start. I
like Yellow Flash. I'm just going to put that out there. We're not picking on anybody. No one's getting picked on, except for, I guess, Ethan's fans, because they're all a bunch of babies that will get their feelings hurt if quartering debates the mean lady. But we got Jack Stafford here, and he's saying, "Do you want to come on here? Do you want to come on here on the stream? You're going to come on." Come on the stream. This is for you, Jack.
Want to come on the show? You want to come on? Do you want to come on then? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on? If anyone wants to come on, do you want to come on?
That of course was the Mad Max stream where quartering was in the chat, and they were trying to get him on. So yeah, eventually the quartering did come on Yellow Flash's stream. I did clip that segment too, guys. So let's have a quick look and see what was said.
Oh, he showed up. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, here we go.
Finally.
Hello.
Hello.
Ordering.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Finally. Hello.
You there? Hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. What do you got to say?
Well, you're a lot more talkative on Twitter than you are on here.
Do you have a problem with me tweeting?
Well, I mean, you're talking a lot of shit on Twitter and in the chat, but
what shit am I talking?
Okay, well let's go over it.
Do you have an issue? Do you have an issue with me being disappointed that someone whose content I enjoy consuming, like yours, would be such a pussy ass bitch and talk about how people should or shouldn't platform people? Do you have an issue with me being concerned why somebody whose content I consume and who's somebody who I appreciate talks like an SJW by talking about how I should or shouldn't platform people?
You literally said everybody in the chat right now is acting like what she was talking about.
No. Flash.
Well, you did say that, and I can pull that
No,
up.
I believe I did say that, and I stand by it. 110 toes behind
Can you
it.
explain what you meant by that?
Yeah, chat was being a bunch of fucking pussies.
So the chat was being a bunch of sexists. 'Cause that's what she says. Now you're saying pussy. She said the chat's being a bunch of sexists. Sexist and sexism in gaming is real.
No, Flash.
That is what she said, and that's what you're saying. No, you did say that. You said the entire.
I never fucking said I didn't say it. Are you deaf? I said that, but you have a lot of shit to talk about me, about how I don't care about the culture war, and how you're just so much more invested.
To be fair, that was Ethan that said that specifically.
No, you DM'd that to me, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know what Flash has been DMing, but like Ethan directly said that specifically.
Ethan is a fucking pussy ass bitch, and that's fine. And I'll save that. I don't think it's fair of me to talk shit when he's not here. But Flash, you got a lot of shit to talk, homie, and like that's fine. I appreciate you. I mean, I appreciate your content and the work that you've done. But it's really bizarre.
You shit on me for 30 minutes instead of fucking coming here and talking to me. Instead, you want to go on Twitter and whine and bitch instead of coming in here when you had the link in the first place. Why don't you just come in here and fucking hash it out in the first place 30 minutes ago instead of acting like a goddamn Frosk on Twitter?
Upset?
That's exactly what you did, dude.
Are you upset? Are you upset that I had to stop at Taco Bell and I had to get dinner? Are you upset that I didn't immediately show up when you're back in
Why didn't you just say in DMs in the first place?
Wait, why are you texting?
Yeah,
why are you tweeting?
I'll be there in a
Are
minute.
you upset? Are you upset? Yellow Flash, I didn't immediately show up to your live stream when you demanded it by insulting me. Are you really upset about that?
You were in the chat,
You
dude.
upset?
The entire
Are
time.
you
What the
upset?
fuck are you talking about?
Oh, are you upset that I didn't immediately rush here to beg you to respect me? Is that what it is? Are you really upset about that?
Is this where you're going?
Can we talk about the actual process of debating this person? Like the reason, like I feel like we're all getting lost in the weeds. Like I don't think you guys are on the same page.
They're definitely not.
Yeah.
But
No. I'm not going to platform somebody who I disagree with. That's totally right-wing awesomeness. I'm not going to be an SW bitch and not platform people I disagree with.
Are you going to...
You drinking tonight, Jeremy? What's going on, pal?
Trump supporters should be her favorite.
Don't platform somebody I disagree with. I have literally nothing to lose, but I'll give it all up.
What? What are you saying? What is this?
Oh, Ethan! Oh, look at you! Oh, you
he came back.
Oh, Ethan! Oh,
yeah, Jeremy. Hi.
No. Scout, you left because you said I was afraid of you, So back the fuck out, and I want to hear from Yellow Flash. I'll handle you on a different stream, buddy. I appreciate you guys.
No, I didn't think I would come on while I was still there, and then I left and you came on. You were
like, oh, Jeremy won't come on because he's afraid of me. I should probably back out.
No, I just thought that you
would. No. That's what you said.
And then I left
Dip
and
out,
you did
dip
come
out.
on.
When we
So
talk
I was like, oh, shit, I was right. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
dip out, tough guy, and then I'll talk to Flash and I'll talk to you later. How about that? Appreciate you. Wish you all the best. Pies and all.
Flash, you want me to leave or do you want me to stay? Am I allowed to stay and at least observe this from a front row seat, or would you like me to go?
All right, well, no, you stay. Ethan, you stay. It's earlier for you than it is for me. I think you're an hour ahead of me. So you stay. Have a great show.
Hold on, I don't want him to take off, Ethan.
Flash,
All right, just prove my point. All right, see you, Jeremy.
I'm not surprised at all that you got super quiet, and I wish you the best.
Wait, he took off. Oh God!
What the fuck is going on?
No, damn it!
Oh my
He left. Come
God.
back, Jeremy. Get back here. He's gone. Jeremy, get back here.
Come back.
Oh my
Come back.
god.
Yeah. So just I just want to say that, like, first of all, one thing that was pretty dishonest or like a shitty thing is, like, Yellow Flash the whole time trying to get the quartering on says multiple times he's gonna kick everybody and it'll just be him and the quartering, which never happens. EVS obviously does try to go on there to dogpile the quartering, so like.
There got to be a lot of dogs on that pile, man.
Like I said, I can understand why the stream was set to members only and then removed. I think everybody, except for Flamenco and Lofty Pixels, I think they were the stars of the show, really.
Yeah, especially Lofty.
We have a comment here from El Hombre saying EVS versus fattening is just manufactured drama. Somebody DM'd me and asked me to play this clip on the show. So let's have another. It only goes for a few seconds, guys. So let's take a quick look at this clip.
What am I doing here? Go fuck yourself.
But yeah.
Well, that was good.
That was fucking mid.
Yeah, someone DM'd me and said, can you play this on the stream tonight? And I was like, sure, no problem. That was, of course, by the wonderful Mr. Yonafui. I'm linking his channel in the chat there. Go and subscribe to Yonafui. He does funny meme videos. They're pretty funny. But I feel like let me just catch up on the chat here. I feel like we've talked about this topic long enough. Joshua Graham says all three sounded gay.
Yeah, that's fair.
John Luke Connery says Lofty fan club incoming. Yeah, Lofty handled himself really well and did a good job.
Yeah, and then the quartering does kind of come in and just ruin all of that.
Yeah, the quartering just made an idiot of himself. So yeah, please subscribe to Mr. Yonafui. He does great vids. Well, there was only one other thing I just quickly wanted to mention. If you wanted more drama, over on Vicky and Dean's joint channel, Dean V Investigations, you guys actually went through the entire thing, right? So the entire stream and EFAPs it?
For the most part, I did cut it down, just because You know, there's times where they read super chats and then they get off topic and stuff like that. But I went ahead and I edited it down to like 44 minutes, and that's what we EFAP, just to like cut all the bullshit out. I hate when like, well, first I hate EFAPs, right? When people just go to someone's channel, press a video that's like, or a stream that's hella long and just watch it, and then like you pick up all this extra shit. I'm like, why don't I just watch their stream? Fuck you. This is dumb. But
I'd just like to point out that apparently Dabbster's stupid.
Well, we all knew that.
If you look at your thumbnail, your anti-EFAP thumbnail.
Oh yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, my anti-EFAP. Yes, I put that there just for just some people that like to EFAP. That's so funny. It backfired. I got my friend Dabbster.
Yeah,
but
good placement.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, so it's like I hate like watching shit like that, right? Oh no, now I'm the stupid one.
At least you're not under the donut. You
Yeah,
could be under the donut.
That's fair. So yeah, it was fun though. The chat really loved it. We had, you know, some people that are considered anti-CG in the chat, some people that are considered CG in the chat, and no one really seemed to have a problem. It was great. It was good stuff.
All right. So just before we I drop the link again and we bring in our callers, because this story's gone on for quite a while now. Just an update. Yellow Flash did apologize to the quartering, who accepted it on Twitter. So they're internet friends again, which is nice. And unfortunately, though, the bad news is the quartering also tweeted out, all of this cringe has made me wholly uninterested in doing the interview about a topic that was interesting 2 weeks ago. Plenty of other things to talk about. I'll let someone else do it.
So fucking gay. Uninterested in it. It was interesting 2 weeks ago. Bitch, you made your career after fucking go after shit that happened 2 years
distant.
after
It's almost
you're
like
still
he
making
caved.
videos.
It's almost like he caved to the SJW pressure from Ethan. I mean, that's serious. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Almost. Well, I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me too. I've put the StreamYard link in the chat. Are we right? Are we wrong? Come on and tell us quickly. We'll let the studio fill up a little bit. We have our poll here, and we asked, would you hit it? Would you bang Frosk? 27% said yes. 20% said no, and a massive 54% said, "What the fuck is wrong with you, smug?" So. Yeah, that was our poll. We've got our first guest joining us this evening. Please welcome George.
Can I just say before we let George do the George bit, I am very proud of the chat for having standards.
The chat doesn't have standards. All of those people who just said, what's up, Pug? They were all yeses. They just didn't want to say it. Okay, so it was a 75% yes, 25% no. Let's not lie to ourselves out here.
George, are you there?
Yeah, right here.
Damn it,
okay.
God,
Joshua
damn
Graham
it.
says, "Oh God, no." What do you think about all this, George? Do you have an opinion, or you got a joke?
Yeah. I got two things to say. You know what the opposite of the quartering tight ass is?
What the eighthening?
What?
A loose change.
What?
That's funny.
Doesn't even make sense.
No, it does. The quartering.
Hey, also, I just wanted to tell you breaking news. The creator of the sexual innuendos just passed away. His wife is taking it really hard.
Oh man. Okay.
Fuck off, George. Fuck. Oh.
You did this, Pug.
George, can you ever just see yourself out before I kick you? I mean,
all right. Okay. The creator of the knock knock jokes got an award.
Yeah.
It was called the Nobel Prize.
Kick him.
Get the fuck out of here, George. Okay, we got another caller in. Everyone, please welcome to the show. How dare you judge my safe space? It's Risey.
He just wants to be a fan.
He's also muted.
Risey, you're muted. Risey, you're muted.
Risey, you're muted.
Risey,
Is it
you're
the
muted.
real Risey though? Is it? Will the
It's a
real
penis.
Risey please stand up?
Is it?
Okay, well, good stuff, guys.
Yeah. Great callers tonight. We've got George. We've got muted Risey. We've got.
Oh wait! I had myself muted. I'm glad I was muted because I was just cackling like a little schoolgirl because I was laughing at George's fucking joke. Now, one thing I'm here for, and I cannot believe that no one is here to defend my good friend Ethan von Sciver. How dare you people mock and ridicule him? I've been watching this stream for a whole of 20 minutes or so. But you have no right throwing him under the bus. He is a saint, and Yellow Flash is his little fucking boy toy, and the quartering will be his butt plug if he chooses it to be his butt plug. All right, I have nothing else you can keep.
Well, do you have any opinions on
I
what?
cannot follow George.
Do you have
That's
any
why you bring
opinions on
me
what you
in.
saw? What do you think about the whole thing, Risey? What is your honest opinion of it when you look at it?
Honestly, no, seriously, I will never get tired for at least 3 to 4 years of listening to Yellow Flash saying, "I just want to be your fan."
She doesn't want me as a fan.
You want me as a fan.
So gay, just so
I'm a Trump
gay.
supporter.
What's going on here?
He doesn't want Trump supporters as fans.
Doesn't like me.
Fuck him. Fuck her. Fuck Adam Tesler. Fuck you.
All right.
But
Well,
yeah,
thanks for calling.
I just wanted to be like Ethan Mark here for a second. And yeah, thank you for having me on. Much appreciated.
Anytime.
Respect.
Anytime.
Love you.
Anytime,
Kisses. Bye-bye.
Okay. We have another caller. Please welcome to the show, TJ Swan, filling in our
Oh,
diversity
TJ.
quota. TJ, what's up?
What up? What's good? What's good? Hey, yo, man, for real, the quartering could have really. This shit was simple. You know, Flash was kind of mad. He was butthurt because she chose the quartering instead of his channel, and all the quartering had to say, like if he was acting like a fucking adults, all the quartering had to say, I would have just jumped on the stream and been like, "Look, I'm interviewing. So, what? What are you gonna do? Cry about it?" I mean, I just made it real simple. Like, yo, I'm going to interview her. What you gonna do? Cry about it all night? No, and then when Ethan tried to talk him out of it, I would have clearly asked him like, "Are you trying to tell me how to run my channel?" And that would have been the end of it. You know, that would have been the complete end of it. Like, are you trying to tell me how to run my? I don't tell you how to run your channel. Don't tell me how to run mine. I'm going to interview her. It's over with. Conversation over.
It was a bunch of sad shit, and so it was a bunch of infighting and bickering that resulted in basically
It was
nothing
girly shit.
except for Frosk and G4 winning, because now everyone gets to go laugh at the quartering and EVS and all that. It's just fucking sad all around. It's like someone could have had a backbone there.
It was girly shit. It was with Yellow Flash was crying about, you know, she doesn't want me as a fan, and
His voice, dude. His voice is so sad. Like,
yeah,
doesn't want me as a fan.
And they talking about the corner like, yo, he's not gonna ask the right questions. Like, how you know what that man gonna ask? Like, and even if he don't, I don't get it, does. To me, I was just like, yo, let that man do what he gonna do. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. But who are you to tell him what the fuck he can and can't do? That's ridiculous. No, that's all I had to say about that. Man. You know,
No, I agree. Like, I agree. I actually am kind of disappointed the interview's not happening because it would have made great content. Would have made great content.
Yeah. They talked about this bitch for 3 weeks up until today. You know what I'm saying? More like people stopped talking about it. They've been making videos about her ass up until today. They had old girl come in and do a little parody joint on Nerdrotic, all of that. How you gonna tell that man he can't talk to her? And the quartering, like, he was kind of like answering to them and shit. And I was just like, man, I'd have went in there and told him, look, man, get over it. I'm interviewing her, get over it.
Well, the quartering said this was interesting 2 weeks ago. I have much more shit to talk about. What does he have to talk about? The quartering doesn't have shit to talk about on his fucking channel, except for just bitching out on this Frosk shit. It's just he caved
to the SJW pressure, man.
Yeah, Sheila Alien.
Hey, look, all of this YouTube shit, right? It's check it out. All the YouTube shit is one person run a story, and then you got 20 other motherfucking channels that run the same goddamn story, and you got like 20 channels to talk about the same shit every fucking day. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, and they all bounce around talking about the same shit. You're getting their input about whatever the fuck they're talking about. So for him to say that he want to interview her, if you're going to be part of this so-called culture war, why can't you talk to her? Own the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Let it come on the channel and own her. And why is Ethan against that? You know what I'm saying? Why is Ethan against that? You know what I'm saying? That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you against him owning it?
It is weird. It's 100% weird. Nobody ever told Crowder not to fucking platform the SJW leftists
or Joe Rogan or anybody, you know, or anybody or like you said, Ben Shapiro or Jordan P. You confront the motherfuckers. If they go sit there and run their mouth, you confront them. You know what I'm saying?
Don't hide from them. It's fucking weird.
It's just weird, man.
I think the Quartering didn't really do a good job of articulating his points. He was clearly drunk. He was, you know, being a bit of a cunt to the chat, which I'm. Hey, I tell chat to get fucked all the time. Get fucked, chat. But you know, it's a joke. Chat
fuck
knows,
you guys.
Yeah, chat knows I'm joking when I say that shit. You know, the Quartering did seem. Yeah, you never actually insult the chat and mean it.
Man, you gonna insult me, I'm gonna insult Jack. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother conversation. But all he had to say was, "I'm an interviewer." And then, you know, when he interviewed her, when she would have brought up, "I'm not here for your male gaze or whatever," and yeah, you are. That's why old girl was there. I mean, he could have just owned the girl and just shut her the fuck up.
Oh yeah, especially because G4 TV like marketed itself off of sex appeal. Like, of course they're gonna compare you. You should have known that when you took the job. Of course, people are gonna compare
All
you.
right. Well, we're getting this topic's gone long enough. TJ, any final thoughts or words before I bring on our next caller?
Hey, the last two episodes of the Boba Fett. Let me take that back. The Book of Boba Fett was amazing, but Boba Fett wasn't in them.
It was good.
Yeah, it was the Mandalorian season 3. It was Mandalorian.
Yeah, and it was really fucking good, man. Like, and I forgot that. I was like, but damn, I really do like the Mandalorian. It made me realize, damn, I really like the Mandalorian.
Dude, you know what? Luke is a bastard of a fucking teacher. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay,
he's a fucking dick teacher.
Okay, well, we're not getting. Thank you, TJ, for calling. We're not fucking talking about the Mandalorian.
Right, no spoilers.
We're not talking about.
All right.
Please welcome to the show. I think it's his first time calling in anywhere. I've never seen him on the show. Welcome, Fluxcore.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
What's up, man?
To the show. Welcome up.
Well, you know, I've been getting triggered by this Quartering thing. Everybody seems to forget. After he got all that money for the lawsuit, okay, that's great. We supported him there. He said, no NDAs. No NDAs. What do you think's going to happen with this interview if it was going to happen? It would have been a list of questions. He would have agreed to it. He would have signed an NDA. We would never have known. It would have been a crappy interview. She would have walked all over him.
Yeah, but whether or not she does, though, right, doesn't change the fact that like we're now advocating for safe spaces. Yeah, I don't think maybe the Quartering does a good job or doesn't do a good job. That's not really what I'm concerned with. It's really this whole we need a safe space from people who are going to be insulting to our adult audience. We need to baby them. That's kind of like where I was coming from, you know?
I think Flash did bring that up during the Flashcast, that he wanted more transparency. Like, he wanted, like, maybe to know what questions the Quartering planned on asking. Maybe he could collaborate with other content creators to draft a list of, like, questions that could be asked. Yeah, I think, because I know a lot of them argued that it should have been a live interview and instead it was going to be a pre-recorded video, so then it could be edited. So,
yeah,
I do see what you're saying, Fluxcore, and I do agree. I do agree.
Yeah, she didn't say call my agent just off the top of her head, right? I mean, there was a plan involved there, and I don't think it would have worked out well to put her in front of people. Now, Yellow Flash and her nose to nose screaming at each other, bring back blood sports. I'm all for that.
Yeah, that would have been great. I think Flash even said, like, I want her in here and I'll call her a cunt to her face and talk about her dead teeth. And I was just like, fuck, that would make
as entertaining as it would be. You're not gonna.
That wouldn't happen.
I mean, it'd be fun for us to watch, but like you're gonna make her more sympathetic to like the people outside of us. You know, that's a given, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, blood sports is kind of over.
No, but I do love good blood sports. Oh, that still would maybe it would have been worth it. maybe so.
I love good blood sports too. I'm just disappointed that the interview's not happening because, okay, let's say the Quartering and Frosk had the interview, it descended into blood sports, he did a good job, and VTFO'd it. Well, I win. It's great content. Now let's say the opposite happened, and they, Jeremy basically let her walk all over him. Again, great content. I win either way. Whether the Quartering did a good or bad job, I win. So. That's why I'm a little peeved about it, to be honest.
Yeah, dude, it ruined a lot of really awesome content we could have had.
It doesn't. Look. It doesn't matter who dies. The vultures always love it.
Hey, proud vulture. Fluxcore, did you have any final thoughts or words you wanted to say before we bring on our next caller?
No, that's it. That Jeremy's voice triggers me because I know he said no NDAs. When that lawsuit was over, he signed an NDA.
Yeah.
Right? What happened to all that? What happened to all the rest of the cash? Who knows? Maybe he got some slipping dick for $50 a day. Lawyer. Who knows? And all the rest is in his pocket. It's all good.
I think that means a different thing in your country.
That's a good point. Well, thanks for calling in, Fluxcore. I appreciate it.
Jabba the Creator says Nuclear Warhead Samurai will have a sequel probably. Nuclear Fallout Samurai. It's going to have the same... I know exactly what the plot to that book's going to be. I hope it has staples too.
All right, well, speaking of going nuclear, everybody welcome, I think our final caller tonight, Spirit Scar.
Good evening, gentlemen. I don't know what that intro meant, but...
I mean, it means you're a bit of you're one half of a duo that causes a lot of trouble, and the other one is Amapena.
Yeah, I see. So I have an opinion.
Okay.
And in regards, this whole scenario, this whole situation was very manufactured from the beginning by G4. They gave that woman those few minutes to say a very scripted monologue and that feminist rant to get that reaction. That's what they wanted. Because who the fuck knew G4 was even back? I didn't. Did any of you? Who even heard of this woman before this whole episode? But now everyone's talking about her.
Right.
And this whole thing of like her like selectively picking Quartering and Vito. Well, it's not just because Quartering has a big channel. They know who Quartering is. They know he's a pussy. And Vito's a guy who defends nefarious characters in society. This whole thing with I'm not against debates in general, but this particular one I think would be ill-advised. Because she's on G4, all they're trying to do is incite Gamergate 2.0 and position G4 at the forefront of that. It's going to be an edited piece with this woman and Quartering going back and forth. Quartering's going to be a pussy, concede all the points, and be in a defensive position. Oh, gamers aren't so bad. They're not sexist. If gamers are sexist, who cares? Gamers have a right to be sexist, make sexist joke. Who cares? But if Quartering is going to be on the defensive, he's going to be conciliatory. You know that's what's going to happen with Quartering. And it's basically after the whole thing's done, after the pre-record thing's done, it's nicely edited, they're going to go through the comment section, G4, they're going to screenshot it and get all the horrible comments of people calling her an ugly bitch. They're going to screenshot that and the whole slew of articles. And all of a sudden this woman is going on the HuffPo and NPR and all this shit. And Gamergate 1.0 resulted with Anita Sarkeesian and Zoe Quinn speaking before the United Nations. Okay? So this woman is a nobody.
No, and that's a fair argument to make.
Make her somebody.
That's a fair argument to make, Spirit Scar, and it's a good argument. And it's not a safe space argument. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I even agree with your point too that you showed the Ranfamous thing. I agree that was a mistake. The way EVS and others bolstered her up, that was a mistake. But you should learn from your mistakes.
No, and that makes sense. That's just not the argument at all that was made. But I agree with you.
I'm making a better argument than what EVS made.
No, you are. You 100% are.
You
That should have been
definitely are.
That should have been brought up. No, you're right.
That was a great argument.
Do you think that G4 is offering to pay Jeremy at all, or that it's all that they're just baiting him because they know that people like him will take that bait?
Well, I don't think he would have paid for the interview. I think he probably would have just earned ad revenue. Really, I mean, I couldn't see. If anything, wouldn't he have to pay them for the interview? I would have assumed it would have worked like that.
I mean, if they want to go, you pay for advertisements. You pay the guy, get on his channel with 1 million, incels or whatever they fucking call them. I don't think it's likely. I think it's more likely that Spirit has a really good argument and that they just baited people like Jeremy and they're just waiting to see because they knew the usual suspects would turn up. That's where they get their YouTube revenue off of. Is without controversy, these people are meaningless. I mean, who fucking cares about the fandom menace unless there's something to fight against? It's kind of happening to Comicsgate as well. So,
all right. Well, we're an hour and a half into this show. Spirit Scar, any final words and thoughts before we move on to our final topic this evening?
I just wanted to say my piece. Appreciate you letting me on to say it, and have a good show. Good evening, gentlemen.
Always.
Good night.
Yeah,
Later, man.
Thanks for calling in. Spirit Scar actually did raise a very good fucking point and articulated it very well, I think.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yep. Yeah, he's right. I think he's right. I think he is.
Yeah. So moving on, guys, from that topic, because, I mean, how long did we talk about that for? An hour? We're an hour and a half into the fucking show. Our final topic this evening, and this is a fun one, chat. This is a fun one. This is a white pill topic. Are anti-work drama after Janny appears on Fox News? Now, have any of you guys been following this saga?
I saw something of it.
I've heard a little about it. I haven't followed it closely.
The anti-work drama Janny is a tranny Janny, isn't it? Is it not?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
it's also someone who's not going to get a lot of traction as either sex, but that's not here nor there.
Yeah. So here by the Kiwi farms, because that's where I'd love to go, because they just know fucking everything. They're on it. So this was featured on January 25th. Actual Reddit Janny tranny for Our Anti-Work appeared on Fox News to discuss their movement. The Janny trannies have made Our Anti-Work private about an hour after the interview was featured. And coming via Drama Fan on the Kiwi Farms, he says, so apparently an anti-work mod was on the Fox News tonight. I'm still looking for the clip, but that's being reported in the drama thread. I have the clip here. Unfortunately, we cannot play it because Fox News will strike the channel for copyright.
Yeah,
I think you get the picture, however.
I think you get the picture. So this subreddit anti-work is like a socialist subreddit. It's got 1.6 million people on it. Like it's a pretty damn big subreddit. And this lovely woman, this beautiful, beautiful woman, whose name is Doreen, beautiful, pretty name, very pretty name, went on there to represent them. And it was a massive, massive clusterfuck.
It was a mistake.
I just want to say 100% Frosk over this woman. You
don't have to choose between those two, though, Distant. There's many other women out there. I don't know why you're limiting yourself.
I just saying as a comparison.
Hey, well, you know what that means. It's time for another poll. Frosk over Doreen, yes, no, or I'd rather eat a bullet. There we go.
Oh, now they're making them choose between themselves or the options and not you and the options. So there's a difference, If it was kill yourself, Smeeg, it would be 100% kill yourself, Smeeg.
All hail the Janny Queen.
Sheila Aliens asked, can we hear her talk first? I don't think that matters.
Can we hear her talk? Well, I've got this shared in Edge, so I think you need to have it in Chrome. But yeah, I can't. If you go on on YouTube, I'm sure you can find channels that have got this somewhere. Just type in antiwork, Jesse Walters interview, and I'm sure you can find it.
Waters.
If you
Jesse
let
Waters.
Jesse Waters embarrass you, you live a sad existence. The guy's not the most intellectual person there is. It's just
Seriously,
sad.
He has like 3 talking points.
Crab Radio says, "I'll take the angry lesbian over a bullet. I'm in a good mood."
Okay. So
I like that one.
I can give you guys a TLDR. Basically, Doreen went on there to talk about the subreddit. Jesse asked, "Well, what are your demands?" And the Janny said, "Well, we want to, lower the amount of hours we work each week. Better rates of pay, conditions, all the stuff you'd expect." And Jesse at some point asks her chat, this beautiful woman, asks her, "Well, how many hours a week do you work?" And they replied 20. So this individual works a 20-hour work week and wants to work less. And they work as a dog walker, which I imagine isn't exactly the, roughest job. Like my previous job had me in a shed, like in a factory, without air conditioning in summer. That shed would get up to like 50 degrees Celsius. And I was doing that like 40 hours a week. So, and I never complained.
There's a guy I know who I just ran into at the local, kind of a small town, America. Ran into at the local market, and he's working in the produce. And I was like, "Hey, how's this going for you?" And he was this is actually great. Like, I just sit around and I just like put vegetables onto the fucking racks. Like I don't. There's no urgency to my job. I don't have to do anything with customers. I just sit here and, so it's like, guy's working 40 hours a week, and he's like, "Yeah, it's pretty chill. Just hang out, put vegetables on vegetable fucking racks."
I used to work in a fruit shop when I was younger, and I just get baked in my lunch break, and then just stack
Pretty
apples.
much.
It's pretty chill working at
pretty much.
fresh produce.
But you can be worse. I mean, the people who work up at the cash register are like, they're interacting with humans all day. They're doing all this shit. They're scanning this and punching these numbers. And the guy who's working produce is just like stacking veggies. So, it's like whatever you choose to do.
We got some bigots in the chat. Tom saying, "That's a male, I thought." Crab Radio says, "This is a male." No, you fucking bigots. It's a beautiful woman. She's Doreen. It's Doreen, the beautiful woman. She's not a male. Stop dead naming. Stop being
She's also not
transphobic.
beautiful.
You fucks. Andino says it must be the same dog walker that got Cecil kicked out of his sister's house. Oh, it's funny. Now everyone's saying I'm complaining. Yeah, okay. I was working in Liam's shed, apparently. Okay. So,
Mulligan Dong asks, "Why is Distant Warrior sober?" I don't know. I can't explain it.
That's good. Isaac Lavina asks, "Who's Doreen?" It's the beautiful woman, Isaac, right here. The beautiful, beautiful young lady. So beautiful.
And don't worry, Distant, I got you covered. I'm drinking for the 2 of us.
Wait, so,
Nice.
first we have to promote this lie that she's a woman. Which okay, fine, I'll give in. But beautiful, Smug? That's a step too far.
Okay, well this ugly woman went on Fox News to talk about anti-work, did a terrible job, and this is how it went. So here's the other mod's thoughts on how it went, and one saying you needed to look more at the camera, and then they say, "Well, I have a tough time with that, being autistic." So of course the Reddit tranny Jenny has autism. Ching Chong Dong says, "Why in the holy shitballs would you agree to that? I fucking hate that asshole, but it looked like he chewed you up and spat you out." So it's fucking great. So this is exactly why, I guess this is a reason why you should platform SJWs, like going back to the Frosk argument, because this one went on Jesse Waters and just completely torpedoed the entire subreddit.
Yeah.
Wait, look at this. What's the thing? He's paid to paint pictures, so I don't doubt that. So he's paid to paint pictures. He definitely painted that picture well. And he's paid to paint pictures, so I don't doubt that. What the fucking responses are these? Like,
I don't know. We have someone here, someone trying to get in her pants. Mad respect for your courage.
Aye, man. I'm not a man, but thanks you too. Look at that.
Yeah. So they weren't very happy with it. And then
Didn't she
moving
get
along.
Hey, you made us look like total idiots. Like,
and then well, at first the mod was banning the people criticizing her for YouTube. No, banned for misgendering me, which you did just again. You sucked at your interview. So basically, all the criticism they were getting, this tranny Janny just went and started banning all the users from the subreddit.
I like this excuse. Try summarizing all the views you hold against someone who is 100% against you. It's like, yeah, that's called learning how to debate. You assume the person is 100% against you, and then that's how you formulate your argument. You don't just roll in and be like, derp, I just, I come from Reddit. It's not gonna fucking work.
Yeah, acrobatic.
This person's amazing.
Acrobatic position says your arrogance is honestly fucking astounding, and you've made us all look terrible. And apparently that's what they all thought, because in further conversation, there was a correction. The tranny Janny only worked 10 hours a week as a dog walker.
Oh no!
Not 20. So they want to work even less hours.
Their work. How does that even work?
10-hour work week is too tough walking dogs. It's to be expected. Jack Stafford says, all bow before the tranny Janny. We'll use our wrenches and spanners in her glorious name. Amen. And good night, myself and comics.
Yeah, myself.
I'm
and
trying
comics has
to
work in the morning. Good on you.
So this is where it gets really bad. The interview was so bad, and people were flooding the subreddit, trolling the fuck out of these losers, that our anti-work is now a private subreddit. They had to private their fucking subreddit. They're quitters, guys. They quit.
They got owned.
This is just getting sad.
Well, this is where it gets sad, but coming up it gets very fucking disgusting, because a lot of people dug into this Doreen, and there's some real
It gets worse. Okay,
it does.
It's a child predator, isn't it?
It's
it's
funny you
something.
say that. It's something. So here again, more users are getting banned for transphobia, just for shitting on the mod. And here's where it gets. So they looked into Doreen and found a Facebook post, and it says the person accusing me of serial rape and I were involved in sexual conduct. This scenario involved alcohol on their part, but I had been informed multiple times that it wasn't a big deal. They said they were only tipsy and that they were consenting to what was happening. I took them at their word, and I will be more responsible in the future when it comes to alcohol and sex. I'm unaware who I've alleged to have raped besides the person making the accusation. The only person I can think of is a previous partner. So really, like, there's this allegation, and now they're admitting to a previous partner. I'll put the details in the comments. I take consent very seriously. I have a list of behaviors related to cuddling that I've been using for over a year. I'm trying my best to be. And it cuts off, but I think...
Okay, I'm genuinely glad it's just drunks and not kids. I just want to say that. Obviously, this is bad, but at least it's not kids. So I stand corrected.
I mean, we have to, be grateful, I guess. And coming via Null, the operator of Kiwi Farms himself, Doreen went to another work subreddit called Our Work Reform, and says, "Hi, I'm Doreen, the moderator from the interview. Our anti-work is private until this blows over. I will answer questions and complaints in this thread." And the mod of Our Work Reform permanently banned.
That's great.
So this Doreen is so fucking radioactive right now. Not even the other like communist fucking Reddit subreddits want anything to do with them. Don't want nothing to fucking do with them. Permanently banned.
God, Reddit's such a piece of shit. Holy,
It really is. So here we have. This is going back to the admitted rape. I'm not going to read all of this, but they go into it and they're talking about how there was a history with someone they used to know. This person had an ongoing sexual relationship and a living arrangement. And I believe, here it is, after months of trying to keep myself in check, I began sporadically masturbating while they slept next to me or by themselves. Even though this stated it made them feel uncomfortable, these events continued to happen until I sought therapy. I had woken up one morning with them laying next to me and remembered they felt uncomfortable with me masturbating next to them while they slept. I placed their hand over my boxers. They moved their hand away, and I thought nothing of what had happened and fell back to sleep. They woke up and mentioned to me that they had a nightmare involving the series of events. I admitted that it had happened, apologized, and explained that I was half asleep and not in full control of my actions. So, yeah, this person, as far as we know, is involved in at least 2 cases of sexual harassment and an alleged rape.
Okay, so this person has taken on a trans identity to try and hide from these accusations. And then the accusations caught up with them anyway because they made them scumbags.
Now, because I had to maximize this off tab, it's thrown me off from the post. I'm pretty sure this is the post where... Oh, fuck. I don't know where it is. But there was a post in the thread, basically, and now they're arguing because Doreen committed these sexual assaults as a male and she is now female, that she can't be held responsible for that crime because that was her male identity. She's a woman now, so the slate's wiped clean.
Okay, so I was actually completely fucking correct. I was making a dark joke, but I was completely right.
You were completely right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, when Distant starts being right about shit, this is fucked up.
Yeah, look up. Look up. Fucking apocalypse.
Yeah. I think it was just supposed to. It's the Troon apocalypse. It's happening again. It just keeps happening. So yeah, pretty funny, pretty messed up, but I don't know. Wholesome story. Wholesome Doreen.
It's a family-friendly story right there, Smug.
Family-friendly for all the kids watching at home.
Can you imagine sleeping next to that thing and, turning over, you wake up groggy in the morning, you look over and it's masturbating? Pathetic little dick.
Yikes.
Sheila Aliens makes a good point. Caitlyn Jenner used that same trick after killing a person.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yes. Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner killed a person with its car.
Yeah.
Drunkenly killed a person with its car. And then everyone's like, well, it's Caitlyn Jenner, you can't call her a murderer.
It's stunning and brave.
Yeah. Yeah, South Park did that a few years ago. It was about 3 years ago.
Well, let's take some callers. This it's been nearly going for 2 hours now. Jesus Christ.
Show's gone for over 2 hours. How fucking...
Yeah, I don't like streaming for any more than 2 hours. I can finally close all these tabs. Holy shit. Guys, if you want to call in and talk about this, feel free. I think the link's still pinned. I'll post it in the chat again. If you have some thoughts on Doreen, the beautiful lady, come on in and tell us about it. George, big fan of Jannies and Trannies. George.
Yeah, I got something that you guys missed. This Reddit mod and also a bunch of other Reddit mods were responsible for taking down Darwin's theory of evolution posts.
Really?
Why, George?
Yeah, because the link was missing.
God damn you.
Fucking hell.
That was a good one, George.
Thank you. I'll be here till Friday. Thank you.
The show ends in like 15 or 12 minutes, dude.
Yeah, the show ends 12
minutes,
minutes,
George. Are you going to be here till Friday? Weird.
Let's just... while we wait for more callers to jump in, I don't know, Dabbster, what do you think about it all? What do you think about the tranny Janny?
Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ! Like, what a fucking nightmare. Total fucking nightmare.
Wait, you know, really though, if you let Jesse Waters embarrass you, do you deserve to live? That's a question that needs to be asked, guys.
Indeed.
Should be asked. I say no. I think they should.
Well, as I think it was KSS pointed out earlier, based off the interview, it seems like Jesse Waters should have been interviewing Frosk instead.
He said what I mentioned. I actually think he was fine how much they have in common. Quartering was ready to have this conciliatory, nice little chat with Frost. And Yellow Flash is the other side of that spectrum, where Yellow Flash was like, fuck it, burn it all down. And Ethan's just like, don't do it all together. And so between the three of them, you have basically nothing going on there.
Yeah, there really was no winner, that's for sure. Except for Lofty Pixels, apparently.
I thought Lofty did a pretty good job, but we're supposed to be talking about the tranny Jannies, not the not the other trannies.
Yeah, but we don't want to talk about that anymore, so we're changing the subject.
It's
talking about.
Roll with it,
we're talking about troons now, Distant. We've got to talk about the troons.
Yeah, we could go back to the Yellow Flash stream. Crow was on there.
Well,
no, here's
Speaking of troons.
Here's a good question. Do you think that Joe Biden would sniff the troon's hair? Because he's that out of it, he wouldn't recognize anymore. It's not.
Probably. I mean, probably.
Yeah. Like his wife would be like, "Look, it's a girl," and he'd walk over and sniff and do a little photo op. What do you guys think of the honking? The trucks whole boycott honking bullshit.
Oh, that was actually one thing I did want to bring up. Hey, Smug, did you see this? I'm no supporter of War Campaign, but they had like 2.9 thousand live views today.
I did hear about this. Apparently, hang on, let me do a little jumping around. Is it on their War Campaign Live channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about that for a bit. I'll probably end the stream fairly soon. Apparently, someone told me that Ro Kabir is now going around the Ottawa. It is Ottawa, right?
Yeah.
Ottawa post. Here it is. Here, holy shit, 66,000 views.
Yeah, dude, I was in the chat. They highlighted my chat. I said, man, War Campaign is getting massive live views, and Ethan is advocating safe spaces. What is 2022? And they read that. They got a kick out.
Remember when Edwin started doing all those Trump conspiracy, like he won the election live streams, and Edwin just blew the fuck up out of nowhere? This is how I kind of see that. It's like it has nothing to do with War Campaign or Rokabir.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Yeah, it's but it's good. The people in the chat were liking Ro. That was weird.
Ro, don't get me wrong. Like, I know there's a lot of people that don't like War Campaign. Ro, I think, is actually very, very charismatic. I think he's a natural at doing YouTube and doing this kind of stuff.
He is. I don't like a lot of the things they've done, but Ro can be funny. I'm not gonna discredit that. He can be funny. I've laughed at a few of his jokes.
Yeah. So this is Ro on the streets at the Hong Kong protest.
Yep.
Talking
He's
to
meeting
some
the people.
white bitches.
Yeah, talking
the
to some
white bitches. He's like, "Where are the white? Isn't he gay?" So it just doesn't matter.
He's got a wife and kids. I think he's got.
Is the gay thing a whole? I didn't.
I think it's an act. He's the gay lord.
It's definitely an act.
He should just. Be
I know because I
around,
tried to come on to him and he said he wasn't interested, which wouldn't be the case if he was gay. Also, another thing is Mr. Dong says, guys, forced adversity doesn't feel so good. So maybe we want to check that out after.
Okay, well, actually, let's check it out now. I don't want to... yeah, guys, you can find War Campaign. They live at... I thought it was War Campaign Live. They must have two channels. 66,000 views. Holy shit. Hey, good for them.
They should be putting dildos on all of these trucks. Beyond brand.
So Mr. Dongs has got a link there for us. Let's go check it out. Because that was another thing. like I was saying at the start of this stream, there were so many fucking topics to talk about this week. Forced Adversity had a big shit fight with Nerdette. There's the Ottawa stuff, the honking, Spotify with Joe Rogan. Like, I'm probably going to do 2 shows this week, guys. Maybe this Friday American time. So there might be 2 Poz shows this week.
I can work up some quotes from that Black Nationalist Manifesto. It's pretty fucking funny.
Oh.
Yeah. UCLA professor of philosophy was arrested after making an 800-page manifesto about a lot of shit.
Okay.
So, yeah. No,
Yeah,
trust
well,
me. Trust me, it's fucking funny.
If you want to do the research for that, I'd appreciate it.
If you bring up the manifesto and you search the N word, you get 10,386 results. If you search the K word that rhymes with bike, you only get 1,430 results. So
So Forced Adversity, definitely not a friend of the channel. He's an anti-Comicsgate, anti-fandom menace, bread tuber, a bit of a loser, if I'm being honest. According to Mr. Dongs, it looks like he's fallen out of favor with his SJW friends. Ant A. Gramuglia, which I'm pretty sure he's one of Renfamous's friends. I remember seeing him around, I think, in Weeb Wars. Says, last night I advised Force Adversity to avoid streaming about a no-name troll because it would elevate his status in his group. I was mocked for this. Well, here's what happens when you make a nobody into an arch enemy in your story. He gets what he wanted. And this was to do with Forced Adversity claiming that Amiga Arts, who's a comic skater on Twitter, was claiming he was a child predator. And then it seems like Aunt A. Gregmulia has taken something from Kiwi Farms, and I think this is one of Mr. Dongs' posts. And Mr. Dongs writes up, evidently things have not ended there as Forced Adversity is promoting an upcoming PSA about the Mexican comic skater, Amiga. Going to hop on the border, Forced Adversity no doubt opposed to rape his family and has made sure to drag Nerdette's name into it for good measure. For those of you who don't know who the fuck, I've been streaming for too long, the fuck Amiga is, that is understandable. To most people who follow Comicsgate, Amiga is one of the nameless masses who engages on Twitter and sometimes gay innuendo with fellow trolls like Ibai Canalis. For leftists, anti-CG, comics Twitter, however, Amiga is, as Forced Adversity stated, one of the most prominent figures in Comicsgate, due to his and very few other CG holdouts on Twitter like Leroy and Didymus Seth's dogged mild psychopathic, years-long block evading campaigns on Twitter against among increasingly obsolete anti-CG figures like Ryan Carey, Chloe Handler, the IFLC crew, and Forced Adversity. In their eyes, Amiga ranks in prominence somewhere below Frog, which is Ethan, but above Cecil or any of the CG kings. So that was a lot to spit out there, but I was actually going to talk about the whole Forced Adversity, Amiga, Nerdette drama sometime on the next stream. That'll be on the next show. Yeah. Well, Ray, Saggy Melons, Ray Bear, reached out to me, and I gave her all this info because I had a whole bunch of stuff, because it all goes back to Slick Jimmy, the guy who was arrested for bad stuff. And I've got I sent her that news article. I sent her the Rags tweet where he was outed last year in April. I sent her archives of all the people he used to associate with and how they scrubbed their streams. And she didn't do anything with it. She just ranted for an hour. So I think I'll take all that info I sent her, check out Nerdette's show, see what happened to Forced Adversity, and then we can talk about that on the next show.
Sounds like fun.
And Dino says, this is new to me, but he has a life. So
I doubt that.
And KSS is mocking me for butchering that. It's been nearly 2 hours, KSS. I'm starting to die.
Slowly.
A
little too slow.
You should go have a nice nap on Nick Ricada's couch.
That's right. I'll be living there soon.
Or in his bed with his wife.
Fucking Dean. There was something else quickly I just wanted to show you guys. Matthew Fowler, who is in the chat, has launched a campaign. I plan on backing it. I spoke to him privately. Matthew Fowler is a great guy. He's a man of the chat. He is a great guy. You see him everywhere. He's in the Finatra chat. He's in the Poz Show chat. He makes comic books, and this one looks fucking incredible. Like, it looks really friggin' good. He's got Josie Garcia doing the art, who's really amazing. So I would kindly invite everyone. This channel isn't monetized, obviously, but if you could support us, maybe support him instead. Check out his comic book. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Play the trailer, and yeah, tell him the Poz Show sent you if you do end up backing it. It looks great. So let's check it out.
1935, Chicago, Illinois. Early elements of the Axis powers are secretly working together to develop the ultimate bioweapon. Ferocious beasts created by German occult science, trained by dark samurai, and used by the mafia as lethal enforcers. When Tyger realizes how truly disposable he is, he rebels against his masters. Forced to fight his brothers, Tyger's struggle for vengeance and survival is about to begin. With an authentic retro video game in the works, toy, and poster art by the legendary video game box artist Tom Dubois, you'll want to get your claws on Tyger Blue. Back in now.
Yeah, like I said, it looks great. The Jose Garcia's artwork, 52 pages. There's a PDF, so if you're international and you're worried about international shipping, you can get a digital version, and there's a physical version.
The Tyger Blue... Sorry, go on.
Oh, no, you go. I was just saying, the link is in the chat. Check it out, guys. At least click on it and have a look.
The Tyger Blue logo looks clean as fuck.
Yeah.
The logo? Yeah.
And Matthew Fowler, he's not some Johnny-come-lately. He's been around for a long time, a man of the chat. He's fulfilled 2 books before, Psycho 66 and Dixie Rose, so you know you're going to get your book. He has a history of fulfilling, on time too. There he is in the chat. Thanks, guys. No problem. So if you can't support us, please head on over there and support Matt. And hey, get a pretty damn good looking comic book as well.
It does look fire.
It certainly does.
Well.
Anyway, guys, I think that's it. I think I'm worn out.
Yeah, I need a break from the computer. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. I didn't have any breakfast. I was clipping videos right up to this and opening tabs right up to the point of doing this stream.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet today, so I'm ready. I'm ready to fucking go.
Yeah, me too. Well, let's go around the panel. I want to thank all my co-hosts for being here. Dabbster, any final thoughts on any of the topics tonight? Trainee Jannies, Ethan, Ralph, and Metokur, Ethan Van Sciver and the Quartering, or just any message at all for the good people watching at home?
You gave me so many options. Okay, so where to start? Let's see. Ethan, Ralph versus Metokur. I mean, we all knew that was going to be just pathetic on Ethan's behalf because, you know, Metokur. And, yeah, my favorite part, though, was the Quartering getting BTFO'd when he went on Yellow Flash's show, even though Yellow Flash was being a total spurg. And to everybody in the chat, thanks for showing up. Appreciate you guys. Always make the show a great time. Have a great fucking night.
All right.
How high are you? That's such low energy.
You sound pretty fucking baked. All right, thanks for joining us, Dabbster. Distant, we actually have a compliment in the chat from you. John Luke Connery says Distant did a great job tonight, and he wasn't even drunk.
Yeah, well, that's a backhanded compliment. So thank you very much, John Luke.
Probably good because you weren't drunk.
Yeah, fuck off, Dean. I just want to say that if you really look hard at Frosk's back tattoo, you can see a lot of colonialist, white supremacist messaging in there. You've got the rope circling the globe, you got the slave ship, you got the eagle, you got the lightning in the clouds, you got the Japanese letterings. Like, she's a closet white supremacist. You know,
who also likes to take black dicks up the butt.
Yeah, it's one of those kinksters, I guess.
Jeez.
Why'd you have? Jeez, thank you for throwing me off my flow. That's all I have to say. Frosk is a white supremacist. I'm out. Kick me.
All right, thank you, Distant. And Jack Stafford, my best wrench, put the link to Dabbster's channel in the chat. You can also check the description and find the links to the other co-hosts, which includes Dean right here. Dean, any final thoughts on any of the stuff tonight?
Well, Jean-Luc has pointed out that I didn't call anyone a... Can I say the F word? Am I allowed to?
Yeah, you can say faggot. I don't care.
Okay, yeah,
You dropped a fucking N-bomb like halfway through this show, Dean.
It wasn't a hard R.
Faggot?
It wasn't a hard R, okay?
It was a soft A. Was it a soft A?
I would say it was a hard A. A hard A.
Hard A. Okay,
yeah.
So half okay.
But, I think it pretty much made, EVS became a faggot when he started promoting safe spaces. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Quartering was weak, and it's weak that he caved to SJW pressure. Spirit Scar makes a good argument, but I still think ultimately you have to be willing to have tough conversations. And if your side can't overcome the SJWs, you don't deserve to win, but you can't hide. But we'll always overcome SJWs, so it doesn't matter.
They're pretty weak. Well, thanks for coming on, Dean.
Thanks for having me.
Always. Woo, guys, what a show, am I right? Fucking hell, I'm beat. These 2-hour shows are just fucking god-awful. I want to thank all the co-hosts for coming on here. Distant Warrior, Dabbster, DA Talks. You can find their channels in the description below. Once again, please consider going over to Indiegogo and at least looking at Tyger Blue. I think you guys will enjoy it. I'm going to back it myself. I only bring the best to this show. There was a comment in the chat earlier from KSS, Detective Smeeg, the case of the missing Finatra. Yeah, I actually haven't heard from Finatra in a while. And Loretta asks, when will Smug and Finatra Stankstream return? I'm not sure. I've got to reach out to Finatra. I think he's just taken a break, which is understandable. The internet can get pretty fucking annoying sometimes. All this gay shit. Anyway, I want to thank you all for being here, liking, commenting, subscribing, participating in the chat. I appreciate you. I'm definitely not going to be the quartering and call you all a bunch of bigots. But that's all we've got time for tonight. We'll probably do another Poz show sometime later this week. We got the honking in Canada. Justin Trudeau fled the fucking country. We've also got some furries. There's some fat furries that are getting up to no good. We're going to be looking at that. There's, of course, the Nerdette and Force Adversity Fallout stream. We're going to check that out and see if it's worth talking about. And, yeah, so stay tuned. And, as always, thank you for watching. Good night.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of Jeremy the quartering. I'm afraid of his chat. I'm afraid of his fucking 1.2 followers, million followers, and all that stuff. I'm afraid of losing my channel to them, but not afraid of Jeremy. We can go toe to toe. Sure. I mean physically. I mean, debate. I'd love to. It'd be fun to talk to Jeremy. And I still like that guy. I don't have a problem with him. Not at all.
A few moments later.
So Jeremy goes to Gen Con. This was like 2018, I think. Maybe 2018, 2019. And he's drunk, of course. After hours, he's hanging out in front of a bar. And fucking a guy dressed like Judy Garland comes up and goes, "Hey, are you Jeremy Hambley, the quartering?" And Jeremy is just like kind of, drunk. And, somebody says that to you, go, "Yeah, hey," and extends his hand like to shake it. Like, "Hey, are you a fan? Are you somebody who watches the show?" And this dude just fucking like does a triple scissor kick. Like, all of a sudden, he starts beating the living shit out of Jeremy, who was already, fucked up beyond belief. I mean, just like pounding his head into the pavement, just beating what is it called? Krav Maga. There you go. Or is it Krav Maga? Okay, cool. I like that MAGA is in it. Starts beating the shit out of him. And, why is this happening? 'Cause you're a Nazi, I'll fucking kill you, he's saying. He's sitting there, he's pounding Jeremy's head into the cement. He's fingering him in the ass and he's pounding his head into the cement at the same time. It's the worst thing in the world. I don't know about the finger part. I just added that because the guy is a transvestite or something. I don't know what it was.
Piece of shit. Two-faced fag.